COVID certainly put a mental health strain on everyone, and the aviation community was certainly affected. But what it pointed out was that all of us are human. We all have the same problems regardless of what our profession is. So it's a ubiquitous situation that needs to be dealt with. With flying, the flight attendants and the pilots certainly tend to be isolated from their families for long periods of time. They also are isolated from their support systems. They may not have that colleague that's available. When you withdraw the support systems that people have available, they are more vulnerable, and that's why it's so important to establish peer support systems and those resources that when someone has a problem, they can reach out and get that help that they need. There's some shared responsibilities for protecting mental health. The individual, the pilots, have a personal responsibility to do things that will help them optimize their mental wellness, such as nutrition, exercise, sleep, mindfulness, whatever they need, so that they can show up to work mentally fit. But organizations also have a responsibility to recognize that they need to support their employees in doing this, because the most valuable commodity that an organization, an airline has, are their people that work for them, and we want to make them safe. We've always treated mental health in a somewhat dichotomous variable. Either you're healthy or you're sick. But just like physical health, they're somewhere in the spectrum in between. And we realize that people who may be having some challenges can still function well. But if they get the assistance that they want early in the process, encouraging them to be very proactive about it, I think we can improve that. We're making resources available in a non-threatening way for people to reach out. It might be a peer support program. It might be through an employee assistance program. It might be through their private medical provider who's ever their consultant. But those resources are available.